Hey everyone, and welcome back. So in our last video, we touched upon building a product page, and we created something pretty quickly, and we did it really well, I think, especially for a first pass. You're never going to nail it on the first try. So I think we did really great here. We have reviews, we have all the product information, we have different ways to get them back into the product funnel, and we have our navigation. So I'm going to actually create a new frame, and oops, I keep on doing that. Do not know why. Bad habit, I guess. I really want to think about the cart. Okay, so for the cart, maybe their navigation's there. I mean, we could have it. Actually, I don't know if we should have it, but let's just keep it for now. We'll definitely iterate on this. So if we have something in our cart, maybe we'll have a notification, so we can add something small here, like red. I'm just gonna throw this on top. That's cool. I love it. I often don't think, especially for something like this, I'm not sure if you need a badge that shows the amount of items in your cart or anything like that, but I think it's pretty cool to have just a little notification or badge there that is just red, and it just reminds the user, hey, you got something in your cart, buddy. You should probably buy it. So for cart, I'm going to give this a title. I'm just going to call my cart. So I'm going to call it my cart, and that is the title of the page right now. Let's apply our grid just so we have something to work with. Awesome. So we have our cart title. Okay, so let's think about the different types of things we're going to have in this cart here. We're going to have our items. So we're going to take that. Let's just copy that into here. So we're going to have our items. This is definitely going to, I think it's going to be a little different. So there won't be a heart. At this point, we want to get them into purchasing an item as quickly as possible. So probably like that. Let's look at our icons. Maybe we'll get a garbage can. And I'll show you what I'm thinking right now. Trash. Okay, we're gonna have to go searching for that. So icons. No, I'm looking for a garbage can because what I do want to build is a little add, remove kind of thing where they can add more items to their cart if they want to buy doubles, or it really depends. Some items you may want to buy more than one. So there it is, garbage. I love it. Perfect. Just gonna detach this. Gonna remove the group. So there's our garbage can, and I want a plus button. Oh, there's the minus button. There's the plus button. So something like that. I'm going to detach this and break up the group. Shift Command G will break up that group. So I have that. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just turning off my grid so I can get a better look at this. So if there's one item, I think we should just give them the option to add or remove that item. Let's just resize that. I think that's going to be fine for now. Let's bold this. So it's 16 bold. Okay. So we have something here. Oops. So we're just going to align that, and we can. Okay, so there's our product. Maybe if we have a second product, it'll look something like that. And maybe we can, where's the remove? Delete. You can do something like this. So if there's more than one product, So these are the types of interactions I'm thinking about a lot, especially in the beginning. It's better to start thinking about them earlier than later. So perfect. Okay, so there is our adding and removing. Let's just group that for now. Grouping them, bringing them up. Okay, so we have that. I think we need some more information, maybe like cart total. So we can like just start grabbing some stuff here that we've used in the past. Cart total. And we're just going to shrink this. Perfect. I don't think this needs to be like 20. It could be something smaller, like a 16 bold. Let's get that. Perfect. And we can have the cart total on the right. So it's going to be $75. Okay. You know, maybe there's like address information. There we go. We have some address. Deliver to Leslie. And the information. So if you want to get some quick information, another great plugin is Content Reel. So let's just bring that up. Next, you know, you can get names, you can get avatars, icons, so many different things. You don't even need to sign in. I'm just going to get an address. So there it is. Just gave me a random US address, and that's perfect. This we can bump down in size, maybe like a 12, maybe a 14, a little hard to read. Okay, so there we go. We got an address easily. And I think like that's pretty much it. We're gonna probably need, let's think, what else would we need? We will need a button to check out. So primary button, there we go. Perfect. So we are definitely thinking about like the hierarchy over here. You know, my assumption right now is people want to see the items in their cart and then maybe some other items afterwards. I'm not even sure if this is actually useful right now, but I think maybe it's good to like give them a heads up of like, hey, is this you? Is this who we're going to deliver to? Maybe it's something worth checking out, and we can ask our users what they expect, and if it's something that kind of surprises them, maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't, and we can definitely make changes based off of that. So we have checkout. We're going to definitely need this. Some other things I'm thinking about also is like some things that I've been thinking about. I don't know if I want a navigation in the cart screen. Maybe it's best to kind of like make a sticky checkout button rather than a navigation, because we want to get them checking out much more quicker. So something we need to also explore. I think we can even use this, maybe like in this screen. This is another assumption of mine as well. Like maybe if they don't want to check out right away, they're just looking at their cart. Maybe there's another way to kind of push them into the funnel once again. Okay, so this is a basic cart screen. Like your cart screen doesn't need to be like complex. It could just show just some images in terms of like the items that the user has purchased or has added to their cart. Definitely the total needs to be there, and there needs to be some sort of button to push them into the actual checkout process. You know, this is all optional. I'm not sure if this is actually useful. Same with like this. I'm not sure yet, but I've seen this a couple of times before. So I'm not sure exactly if these are going to work, but we are definitely going to iterate based off of the type of feedback we get. So I want you to kind of take a stab at the rest of the screens that you feel are really necessary. things like cart, things like a wish list maybe. What does the search look like when we wireframe it? Have fun with it. I mean, think about the different types of content that will be on each page. Think about that hierarchy when you're actually laying it all out. If you need a grid, it's so easy to create one. So go ahead and do that. You don't necessarily need one, especially at this stage, but it helps keep things consistent in terms of like when you're starting to think about laying it out. And yeah, definitely just keep on building those wireframes and test them. Don't just stick with one set and then, forget about it. Because I know that I'm going to have to change this. I've already accepted that fact because it is a fact. I mean, we're definitely never going to get anything right on the first try. So go out there, test your assumptions, and make those changes and test again to ensure that you're doing the right thing. And that's it for wireframes. I hope you all learned a lot, and I hope you've seen like this component library will definitely speed up your workflow. So go out there and create some wireframes and have fun.